Oh hell nah, people of the internets. My name is Brandon and welcome to my vlog. In this episode, we are going to do our Q&A session. I'm going to answer questions that you guys asked me in honor of us reaching 1,000 subscribers. Look on the screen. Look, that's my skin and that's the subscriber count. Yes, we did it! Over 1,000. I tried to record this last night, but my camera had a hissy fit for me talking for so long, so I'm going to try and do this a little quicker this time because my camera's old, it's feeble, it doesn't know, like it has Alzheimer's, it's crazy, it doesn't know what it wants or what it's doing. So I'm going to try and go ahead and get comfy and start answering your guys' questions, beginning with the first question, which was by Alex McAlpine via Twitter, and he wants to know, if you were in an action movie, what would your catchphrase be? And I think it's pretty obvious to say that my catchphrase would be, oh hell nah! Like if there was a robber coming up to like mug me, I'd be like, oh hell nah! I ain't giving you my tree, fitty! And I would like punch him in the face, and I'd probably run away because I'm a small guy. He'd probably beat me up, and I don't like getting beat up and picked on and bullied. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so that would be my catchphrase. I think that is obvious. It was a good question though. It had me thinking. I actually had to think for quite a while on what it would be. Spin with me! Woo! That could be another catchphrase. Spin with me. Alright, we have to move on because last time it took way too long to get through this. So, next question was by Caleb Stewart via Facebook, and he wants to know, if you won $1 million, what would you do? I would think if I won $1 million, after I soiled myself and jumped up and down for joy until I passed out from exhaustion, I would probably use the money to buy a new gaming PC, a new phone, a new car. I'd probably buy, like, my mom and my brother a new car because I'm a good guy like that. And I would donate money to charity. Like, I would donate all the money to feeding sick kids in third world countries because I'm that awesome, even though I would never visit that country, not because it's third world, but because I don't get out much, because I play too many video games. But that's what I would do, because I'm a good citizen of the earth and stuff. But no, I'd probably blow all the money on hookers, and I mean, I would hooks for fishing, because I'm an avid fisher. I fished once, and I don't even know what I caught. I don't know the names of fish and stuff. But moving on, next question. Have you and Jebediah ever kissed? And you would reply to all the questions, so I'm looking forward to the answer. How did you know I would answer your question? Actually, I'm not going to answer your question, because a gentleman never kisses and tells. So moving on. Next question is by the Mac Commando, and he wants to know, do you own an Xbox? And actually I did own an Xbox. I had, what was it? I had Red Dead Redemption, I had ODST, and I had some other zombie game. I forget the name of it. I can never remember. It's like arcadey, and the controls are a little finicky, or at least they seem to me, but it was really fun because you just like beat the crap out of zombies. Someone post in the comments what game that is. You're like a journalist and you get flown into the mall and stuff. I can never remember the name of it. So yeah, I had it, but I've been out of work for a long time. I'm working now, and I needed the money, so I got rid of the Xbox. But I do plan on getting another one, because I really would like to get Xbox Live, because they have like amazing games on there, like indie games and stuff that I would really love to play. So at the moment, no. Alright, next question is by Willow the Wispy. They want to know, were you ever formally trained by one of the super secret alphabet soup government agencies to fly spacecraft? Tell the truth now! Alright, first of all, I don't think you have the clearance to actually hear the answer to that. And secondly, if I did tell you, I would have to kill you. And I'm not fond of murdering people in the real lives. So, no, I can't answer that. How did you know? You spy bastard. Alright, next question is by Ninja Knocknick. Knocknick. Knick-knock. It's knick-knock backwards. That's creative. Ninja Knocknick. Because he's a ninja. Sneaky devil. First question. Are you really half German and half Polish? And can you say something in those languages? I am indeed half Polish. My hand's shaking because I'm really weak. I am half Polish, and the only thing I know how to say in Polish, and it's very important, is dymabuzi. And that, from what I understand, means give me a kiss. And I know that because, you know, if you ever meet a nice Polish girl, you're going to need something to say. You need to open the lines of communication. And it's an important thing to say. And I don't know why that's the only thing. I know why that's the only thing I know how to say, but we don't have to continue that. In German, I'm not exactly half German. I'm a whole lot of German, but I also have a very little bit of Irish in me, and I have a little bit of American Indian in me. So there, that's amazing. Like my ancestors were here first, and they gave you corn, and they called it maize. So be thankful. I don't know how much exactly, like the percentages. I just know that they are small percentages, and I'm mostly German and Polish. And what else did you want? If you have supercomputer, which game would you like to play the most? I hope my face isn't bleeding. I cut myself shaving and there's blood coming out everywhere. But supercomputer, what game would I play? I've been playing Battlefield 3 when it first came out with my friend at his house, and that game is amazing. I would love to play that. I would really like to get just I really want to get the old school Call of Duty World at War so I can play Nazi zombies, because I'm a huge zombie fan. I love that game. I play it on PS3, but I'd like to get it for the PC. PC. Not politically correct, but personal computer. I would like to get it for that so that I can get like custom maps, and that would just be amazing. And I would also play a lot of Arma 2, like online and stuff, because that game is just like amazing, and it's like auto realistic and like crazy, and it makes me nervous, like when you hear a bullet like snap over you, like it's kind of scary. Other than that, I'm not really sure. I really want to play Towns, but I don't need a supercomputer to play that. And Skyrim would be cool. I would totally rock that. Rock the Fuss Road Da. But I can't right now. Your question is kind of upsetting. It's kind of upsetting. It's a good question though. Next question. Is Overcome by Soup wants to know. Overcome by Soup. Or overcome soup. You have to overcome soup. Soup is difficult to overcome. Hold on, wait a second. Overcome by Soup, and someone was talking about super secret alphabet soup government. Are you guys in cahoots? What's going on here? I think everyone's on to me and my obsession with soup. They want to know, why did you start making videos in the first place? This is a very good question. I started my channel originally. I did start it with my gamer tag, Revile Tuner, which I've had for I don't even know how long. It's been a long time. We're talking like back when we would play, what the hell was that game? It was for PlayStation. It was like a Navy SEAL game where you would run around online and kill people. I don't even remember what the hell it's called now, but we used to play that all the time. And so I started the channel mainly for music, and so I could subscribe to other people. And I started watching, who was it? No Regrets, Kevin, the Irish guy. I started watching his Minecraft Let's Play from like the beginning, and that just like, it was amazing. And I watched CNNers play Minecraft, and Minecraft was the big thing. It was them playing Minecraft, making a series, And as soon as I saw that, I started playing Minecraft Classic on like the browser, and then eventually I was like, that is it, I have to get this game, because that is like so my kind of game, where like you don't have an objective, you don't have to do anything, and you just do creative things, and you kill like a bazillion hours in the day just making epic things and stuff. I'm going to use both hands because I'm getting tired. And so I started playing and continued watching their series, and I just thought to myself, I was like, maybe I should try and make a Minecraft Let's Play. So I started Minecraft with Brandon, which was my first Minecraft series, and I don't know, something about it, I loved it. I love the whole, like, how it's an epic long journey that, like, not only me, like, making it, I get to participate, but you guys watching it get to, like, join in on it, and there's just something about it that like really appeals to me. So I just started doing it, and then the more I did it, the more fun and the more comfortable I got doing it. Because like at first you're always like a little hesitant to say things and kind of be yourself. So if you go back and watch that series, you'll see I'm a little more reserved and stuff, and that's just how it all began. Next question. That was a good question, by the way. Cadassus Games, I hope I pronounced that right. I'm going to mispronounce all of your names, but I apologize ahead of time. But he wants to know, if you found an evil warlock, would you put it down with the kitchen witch above the stove? You bet your ass I would, because that would just be so amazing. They would probably like do things that adults, they do, and they would have little baby warlocks and witches. And I'd probably never get to cook pizza again, because they would just take over my kitchen with all their little babies, and they'd be busy casting spells, and they'd probably try and kill me. But it would be awesome, and I would so do that. So yes. Next question is by ODST09er, and he wants to know, can you build a super huge rocket in KSP? Yes, I think I will try that. Just for you, because I notice you comment a lot on videos and stuff, and I do really appreciate that. Not that none of the other people do, but your name sticks out a lot for some reason. Quite a few names stick out a lot. So, not to downplay anybody else, but you do see how well I fare with small rockets. They usually end in failure, so I wouldn't expect much if I go to build a large rocket. So I'll try it though, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. Next question is by JLCJCDC, and they want to know, what's your favorite European country? I would have to say that my favorite, since I'm Polish, would have to be Czechoslovakia. Because they have Prague. I've never been to Europe, but Prague, from what I've seen, is a really beautiful city, and Czech girls are usually like really hot. It's like the unknown hotness in Europe. Like, you think you're like, all hot European women are from like Sweden, which I'm sure is true, but Czech, yes, we're going there eventually, someday. Gonna get a passport and we're gonna go to Prague, and then since it's right in the middle, kind of between Germany and Poland, I could go to both of them and be like, what up, family? Because I'm sure I have family there somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have family in Poland. I have no idea who they are or where they live, but I'm pretty sure my dad told me that once, so I would visit them, and it would be amazing. Next question is by Miss Skits85, and she wants to know, what kind of dog is Sookie, and how old is she? Sookie is a Yorkshire, not terrier. She's a Yorkie poo. I know what kind of dog I have, don't worry. She's a Yorkie poo, so she's half Yorkshire Terrier and half Poodle. Don't judge me, because she's half Poodle. And I'm pretty sure she's 2 years old. We got her October 11th, and so she was born a few months prior to that, so she's beyond 2 now. I don't know when my dog's birthday is. I'm a horrible pet owner. Thank you for asking. She is adorable. I love her. Me too. She's awesome. And if you could travel anywhere, where would you go? Kind of already covered this, sort of. I would definitely go to Europe. I want to go to Europe really bad. I would like to go to the UK because they speak English. They kind of invented it, and I need like tutoring lessons because I suck at English. But it would be nice to go there. And I would just go all over Europe. I would go like backpacking, but stay in hotels because camping's fun and all. But no, I don't want to camp in Europe. Next question is by Joey44J. Do you eat with your foot? And will you marry me? Since your name is Joey, I think there's a 50-50 chance that you might be a girl and you might be a guy. Since we've never met, I would have to say maybe 50-50 maybes on the whole marriage thing. And no, I don't eat with my foot. That would be really awkward. I'm not that flexible. Moving on. Next question is by I'm So Hoods 1. First question they want to know is, where do you live? Because I think I live near you. I live in a place called Croydon, which is very, very close to Philadelphia, which is why I usually just tell people I'm from Philadelphia, because chances are you've heard of Philadelphia and you haven't heard of Croydon. But it's right in between Bristol and Philadelphia. It's like, I don't know, I go a few blocks that way is Bristol, and probably like a good mile or two down the road that way is North Philadelphia. So it's in between those two. It's not a fantastic place to live. Not to knock Croydon or anything, but I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. I like the marina down the street, and Bristol's not too bad because they have like the waterfront and they have like cafes, which is really cool. That's where I live. Next thing he wants to know is, well, that's all I had to ask. Congrats. So that's not a question, but thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. Next question is by G Musuru. G Musuru! They want to know, would you ever do a live stream? I do plan on live streaming. I don't have the technologies currently, but I can, since I partnered with YouTube, I can actually live stream directly to my YouTube channel, which I do plan on doing. I did a little testing already. I have to tweak some things. I'm thinking probably the earliest would be November. And I have a certain game in mind that I would like to live stream a lot, but I'd also live stream like Minecraft and KSP, and it just sounds really cool. I do want to live stream, and I am going to. They also would like to know, would you ever host a Minecraft or other multiplayer game server for the peoples of the internets to join? Yes, that is something I really want to do. I can't afford it right now, which is unfortunate. I know some servers can be really cheap, but I would want to buy a pretty big server so I can have a lot of people. And I would just have like a survival server, and we'd build like a big town, and everybody would have a house, and it would be peaceful, and people would be happy, and it would be amazing. And I will eventually do that. I really do want to do that. Next question is by Faithfulzius Gaming. They want to know, are you going to get a Machinima partnership or any other kind of partnership? I still can't talk about it. I have to talk to someone from that company, so I will let you guys know, obviously, when that happens, but I would like to. I am interested. Next question is by AceXJetKiller, and they want to know, will you do a Happy Wheels Let's Play? In short, no. The reason being, I already did do a Happy Wheels video. If you go to the Let's Play This playlist, which is just a bunch of different games, I did do a Happy Wheels video, and I do love that game. It is really fun. Excuse me, that is so rude. It is a whole lot of fun to do, but it is a pain in the ass to record because I have to use different software to record it, and the frame rate's kind of horrible. But I probably, now that you mentioned it and it's in my head, I probably will do another video, but I won't do a full-on Let's Play of it. I have too much going on right now at the moment anyway, with like Epic Inventor, Hardcore Hermit, the Minecraft Let's Play, and all this other stuff. So, no, not a full-on Let's Play, I'm sorry. So my camera decided to stop recording again because it hates me. So I have to do, not doing the whole thing over, I'm just going from where we left off. Stupid freaking camera! Alright, so, the last few questions. The Me Man 123 wants to know, I swear every time you vlog, you are making food, which is just a horrible accusation because it's so not true. I only make food like 92% of the time. I calculated it because pizza's delicious. Like, why wouldn't you want to make a pizza while you're doing a vlog? So there. Their question is, what is your dream job? My dream job originally started out as making music. I wanted to like be in a band and make music and like tour the world and just like all craziness and stuff, and I still am going to make music because I love it so much. Like, music just does something crazy to my brain, and I listen to like all sorts of music, and it's fantastic. But since I started doing the whole Let's Plays and like vlogging and everything, it really has become like my dream job. Like, I really enjoy doing it. It is really a lot more stressful than I thought it would be. Like, you would think it would be like really easy because all you gotta do, like, oh, you just like play a video game and you upload it, like, simple, done. But it is actually kind of stressful, and I think it's going to get a little more stressful the more subscribers I get. But you know what, like, even music would be stressful, I would imagine. Like, anything that kind of puts you out there and like you get like a little bit of like ridicule and stuff, like it is stressful, and you have to deal with it. Like, that's what you get for putting yourself out there. Like, sometimes people are gonna hate, sometimes people are gonna love you, and like, you just have to balance it out and you have to like deal with it. And I think I can deal with it pretty well. Like, the only real stressful thing right now for me is like my whole time restraints, because I work 12-hour shifts and I don't have a car, so it takes like an hour to get to work and an hour back, and by the time I do all that crap, like, I have time to eat and go to sleep, and I try and vlog real quick. Like, that's my main stressful thing right now. For the most part, all the comments and stuff that you guys leave and messages and stuff, they're like 9 times out of 10 they're like really positive, and like that really does like encourage me a lot. Like, it's very uplifting, and yeah, it's pretty much my dream job now. Like, I'm trying to build my channel, and I'm trying to maybe get a partnership, and I really want to do this. I want to get better equipment so I could do it more proper and play like newer games and stuff, and it's just amazing. So like, I really would like to do this. And that is it for that paper. And the last few questions is by Smoke This Games, and their third question, which I'm going to read first because I want to read your first question last, because it's important that I do it that way. He wants to know, this is not a question, so he doesn't want to know anything. He just wanted to say, you're awesome. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Positive reinforcement. I love it. It's good. It really is helpful, and it does make me happy. So thank you very much. 2, would you ever play a video game with one of your fans? Yes. We actually did before. When we were doing videos for Too Good for Gaming, we had like a golf tournament on Minecraft, which was awesome. We played with like a bunch of people. But I do want to play like something like Ace of Spades or something. I got something in my eye. Get it out. I do want to play something like Ace of Spades. I was going to look into seeing if I can like host a server on my PC, because it's a really light running game, and I think that would work. And I just think it would be awesome to get like crazy like gun battles with all of you. Like, I really do want to do stuff like that, and I am going to try and set things up like that. But as you guys know, my time restraints are kind of hectic, so it might be a while, but that is something I really do want to do, is play some games with you guys, like have like gaming nights or something where we just like get a bunch of people on a certain game and just like go to town and like, oh, excuse me, I'm full of gas. It's the Rockstar energy. It's delicious, but it makes me gaseous. So yes, I do want to do that. And his last question, or his first question, which I'm going to read last because it's important, is when will the next Q&A be? And this is the final question. I'm going to be optimistic, and hopefully it won't take that long to get there, though it probably will. But I could always change my mind later. But the next Q&A session will be when I reach 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully it won't take that long to actually accomplish this. I have faith. Wow, that was really loud. I think someone keeled over and died upstairs. Hopefully not. I hope it won't take that long. If it does seem like it's taking like a ridiculously long period of time, then I'll change it. But I don't think it took that long to get from 500 to 1,000, so it shouldn't take that long to get from 1,000 to 2,000, I hope. And that's when the next Q&A will be. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did enjoy watching, hit that like button, add the video to your favorites. These things help me out greatly. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good night and goodbye. Button!